Good morning, dear student and my friends. Today we are going to best topic of economics, that is law of demand. Law of demand is basic rule of economics. Uh, these principles and other law. So let's go for law of demand. What is law of demand? Law of demand shows state relationship between price prices for a commodity and quantity demanded. There is a inverse relationship between price and quantity demanded. Law of demand, first of law of demand invented by Professor Marshall. In 1890, their books, their book named Principle of Economics. In this book, clearly uh, describe described this law. So, who is inventor of law of demand? Professor Marshall. In 1890, their books name Principle of Economics. So you should have knowledge for this. So we talk about what is law of demand. So law, we can say law of demand. It shows an inverse relationship, negative relationship between price and quantity demanded. Price hike, quantity demanded decrease. Price low, quantity demanded will be increased. So that's a negative relationship between price and quantity demanded. It shows law of demand. So higher price lead to low demand. Higher price lead to low demand and lower price lead to high demand. All other factors remain constant. This line should be added in this rule because this line is very important for operative of this law. Operation of this law, we can say we already discussed about demand function. There is dx is function of px, pr, y, te. Apart from price, there are other factors. There other factors remain constants. Prices of related goods, consumer income, future expectation uh, of price for a commodity, and we can say other things. There nothing change in their substitute goods, not no innovation for a substitutes goods. We can say all condition will be remain same, constant. If it happen, then law of demand will active. Another will not active. So you understood what is law of demand. Law of demand shows a relationship between price and quantity demanded. There is negative relationship between price and quantity demanded. If here is good prices increase, then we can say their quantity demanded will be decreased. If their price is going decrease, price decrease, then quantity demanded will be increased. There is a inverse relationship. Price increase, quantity demanded decrease. Price decrease, quantity demanded increase. That is law of demand. But one things should be care. Other things remain constants. So what is other things? There is other things. We can say prices of related goods will be same, no change, and consumer income will be constant, no change. Other things is expectation. Any type expectation should not be future price expectation. Prices will be decreased, prices will be increased. This type expectation should not be uh, in this rule. That is we can say other things, ceteris paribus. And there are many things to the law of demand. We can say all other factors. We can say there should be no various variety. Variety will not be changed. If variety change, there the law of demand does not active. Other things is we can say here we are going to discuss about any goods. This good will not be as a distinction article. In this condition, our law of demand will not perform. So that is that all are other things, other factors, ceteris paribus. So ceteris paribus. You should have knowledge of ceteris paribus. In any law, any rules, there are ceteris paribus must be. If ceteris paribus, all other things not remain constant, your law will not active, will not perform as per their rules. So if you know about their ceteris paribus, so uh, we are going to explain our law of demand with a diagram. There is diagram law of demand. We see there if our price is OP, price is OP, then our our quantity demanded will be OK. Okay, price is high, then the quantity is low. If price decrease to OP1, OP1, OP to OP1, then what will be happen? Your quantity demanded will be increased. It will be OQ1. So it's example. If your price is OP, then quantity demanded OQ, price decrease OP1, quantity demanded will be OQ1. That's law of demand. In an adverse condition, if price is OP1, then your quantity demanded is OQ1. If price increase OP1 to OP, then your quantity will be decreased from OQ1 to OQ. So that's law of demand. You also understand about demand schedule and demand curve. So that is demand curve according demand schedule. So you understood about what is law of demand. We can explain there is uh, quantity demanded on OX axis, prices on OY axis, when we are going to explain law of demand. So you can do it like this. And at the last of this topic, I want to talk about exceptions to the law of demand.